Have you ever felt like take a leadership role in your committee is really just code for try and fail at being a professional cat herder? Believe me, I get it. Figuring out how to lead a group for your fundraising event that's effective and efficient can be really difficult. Well, no more, my friend. My name is Kira from tribetable.org, and today I want to share with you my top tips for leading your fundraising event team to victory while keeping your sanity at the same time. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get everyone rowing in the same direction. It doesn't matter how amazing your team is. If you have a room full of rock stars and they're all rowing in their own directions and doing their own thing, your event is dead in the water. Yeah, I said it. People don't want to believe this, but it's so true. You can't just fill your team with big names and hope for the best. All those people have to be led to work together. To do this, make sure everyone on your team knows exactly what your goals, top priorities, and measures of success are. Make sure that everybody on your team knows who to go to for help and who to go to for decision. And I'm going to give you a hint on the decision maker. It should be one person. That's it. So the next thing you want to do to lead your team to victory is to set clear goals. Before you start booking venues or talking about design colors, get really clear on exactly what you're trying to achieve and why. I recommend setting 3 big goals when you're first starting out. It's so easy to get lost in the weeds once you're planning your event, especially when you're on the home stretch and you're in desperate need of a nap and you want to just throw your phone out the window. Setting clear goals in the beginning makes it so much easier because you have them to use as a reference point as you go forward. So be sure to write your goals down where you can see them every day, and also do the same for your team, right? Always remind them what the goals are so that they can make decisions based on those goals. If you do check-in emails with your team or progress emails, make sure that you talk about your successes from the reference point of your 3 big goals. So the next thing you want to do to have a rock star fundraising team is play to people's strengths. Everybody on your team has stuff that they're epic at, and everybody has stuff that they really shouldn't be touching with a 10-foot pole. Your job as a leader is to figure out what those things are and put people in a position to win. Do you maybe have someone who isn't that great with details, but they're a great conversationalist and everyone loves them? Put them in charge of sponsorships, right? Have them go out and talk to your potential donors. Or maybe you have someone who's a little more introverted, but maybe they have an eye for design. You can put that person on your decorating committee, or they can help create your sponsorship package. Instead of wasting a bunch of time fighting people, trying to get them to do what they don't really want to do, or maybe that they're not good at, figure out what would make them shine and have them do just that instead. Or if you can't really do that all the way, find out if there's a certain way that someone can do a job better based on what already makes them shine. So find out what people are already good at and try to put them in a position where they really get to show off those strengths. All right, so the next one is be a winning team. So this might sound obvious, right? Because everybody wants to be on a winning team. But there's a reason why We Are the Champions is played at every single sports thing that you've ever gone to. So you want to be constantly reminding your team of their wins. Give shout outs to your team members who are really crushing it. And this is awesome too because it gets the slackers to do a little bit more. But you want to be constantly praising people and giving them more incentive and reminding them how good it feels to be on a winning team. And make sure you actually stop and celebrate as you cross every milestone while you're planning your event. Because if you give people the experience of being on a winning team, they're going to come back for more. So the next thing you want is to have a plan. The key to keeping your team on track and accountable is to have a detailed plan where everything is laid out, everybody knows what they're supposed to do and when. There's no more herding cats, there's no more feeling like a helicopter mom. Having a detailed plan where everything is laid out will save you so much time, stress, and frustration while you're leading your team to victory. People have an easier time staying on track if they can trust that you know where you're going and they can easily see what's up next. So after hearing all that, if you want to learn what goes into a good project management plan, feel free to check out my videos on how to create your own using Google Sheets or Asana. They're both linked in the description below. Even though project management plans are major lifesavers, real talk, most people never even make one because they feel like they just don't have the time to, which I get. So if this sounds like you, be sure to check out my Ultimate Fundraiser Project Plan, which is 400 plus tasks that you can just upload into Asana or use in a Google Sheet, and you and your team can start rocking and rolling in 15 minutes or less. And you can also check out that link in the description below. I hope you liked this video today on my top tips for leading a fundraising team without losing your mind. And if you want to connect with me or if you have any questions, feel free to go to tribetable.org. I'll see you there. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.